Welcome to Community Taking Action, ABCD's program highlighting people and organizations doing great things in and around the Boston area. And today we're going to talk a little bit about ABCD, and to help us with that conversation, we have Teresa Fortillis of the ABCD Roxbury, North Dorchester NOC. Yes. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Eric.
So I say NOC because it's a lot for me to get out in the intro, but Neighborhood Opportunity Center.
Yes.
Talk to me about both your role and what the Opportunity Center does in the community.
Sure. So as the operations manager at the Opportunity Center, we are responsible for kind of providing different services to the community. So also ABCD services and also some unique services as well that some of the other sites might not offer. So similar, go ahead.
Different sites offer different things.
Yes.
We want to get that point. Okay.
Absolutely.
So there's things that are unique about you.
Yes.
So let's cover just some general things, and then
Sure.
we'll go into the special stuff a little bit later.
Sure. Okay. So there's some of the general services, heating assistance, so the fuel assistance program. We do Cradles to Crayons referrals, which is a clothing referral program for children 12 and under. We also have a food pantry. We also do different things with seniors. We have youth employment. We have a youth engaged in action program, which is geared towards 13-year-olds in the summertime. Mm-hmm. And so some of the programs are a little bit more unique. We do distribute winter coats. So we have a very, very large storage container with many, many, many coats. We've gotten donations from organizations, from local, just people in the community. Even clients have brought in coats.
I'm a 42 regular, so not too far down.
I'll see what we can do. I'll see what we can do.
It's cold outside.
It is. And so apart from the clothing distribution, we also have a brown bag program. Mm-hmm. So every month, seniors that are in Boston that are 65 and older and income eligible, they're able to come in and get different things like fresh produce. We get some of our produce through a local organization as well. So we also have a senior knitting group, and so they call themselves Happy Hands. And so Happy Hands, they're an amazing group. And so they actually, all of the items that they knit throughout the year, they donate to a local organization for newborns and infants and toddlers.
And I've seen that because the newborns all have the little caps,
yes.
and they get blankets.
Matching outfits, they make dresses, blankets. I mean, it's really impressive what they're able to put together.
And so they do that and they donate it.
They do.
We haven't yet talked about it, but the Neighborhood Opportunity Center got rebranded,
yes.
got some newness going on.
Yes, lots and lots of newness.
Talk about that.
Sure. So we were formerly the Elm Hill Family Service Center. So we were right around the corner on 22 Elm Hill Ave. Mm-hmm. And we shared the space with Walnut Grove Head Start for many, many years. And so ABCD recently acquired this space. And so we are now at 565 Warren Street.
So you went from Elm Hill Ave, mm-hmm. literally around the corner.
Literally right around the corner. So we're actually right next to the historic Charles Street AME Church. And so we're on a storefront property. And so we've seen a lot of traffic just because, people that have been in the community for a very long time, they assumed that it was just a school that was in there. Mm-hmm. They didn't really know that they also had these other services specific to families and individuals.
What else about the newness of the space, is helping with programming and helping families to connect with services?
Sure. I would definitely say the space is a huge, huge, huge impact. We went from, kind of just having like a small one-floor level to having a huge storefront property. So, now we have a computer lab, a really big community room. We've expanded our food pantry significantly in size. We also have a conference room, and all of the staff have their offices. And so through that, we were able to by making the food pantry bigger, we were able to, add more food, increase our capacity for the number of people that we're able to see from week to week. And then with the community room space, we also incorporated a kitchen. And so one of the goals that we have is to kind of incorporate a healthy food preparation, nutrition class so that the community can kind of come in, just use the things that we have from the food pantry and maybe just learn new things as far as, healthy food preparation.
So you're expanding in a food nutrition area because you have
yes.
brown bag and you have the food pantry,
yes.
but expanding some classes.
For sure. Just, increasing education. I think everybody has an idea of kind of how to cook, but as far as, maybe some new best practices, maybe some ways you can incorporate your children into the process to kind of get that nutritional background just at the fundamental level. So from kids to adults to grandparents, kind of just everybody getting all of the information they can.
And so as we're getting ready to run out of time, a couple of questions.
Sure.
Any success stories, as you're in a new space, things that just like, wow, this is really working?
I mean, I can't think of someone specifically, but I think collectively, all of the clients that have come in, I think they definitely see the added value in having the larger space. They're noticing that we have new programs and different things that are available to them. So everyone that comes in is very, very excited.
Fresh
Especially,
energy, excitement,
absolutely,
nice.
absolutely. I mean, especially because a lot of them are from the direct area that we're in, and so I mean, they kind of know the history if they've been coming to the pantry when we were at Elm Hill Ave. They kind of just see, they kind of walk in, they feel very excited. They just want to know more. They want to know, how can I know when you guys are going to do these new things? So I think people are very, very excited.
So speaking of new things, what do you have for the future? And then we'll try and wrap it up.
Sure. So in addition to the cooking classes, we're also working on senior computer classes. We see a lot of seniors, whether it be through Happy Hands or through Brown Bag. And so we get a lot of questions of people that, they want to know how to set up an email account, how to get a Facebook, how to just do basic things on the internet. I know. So I mean, we have the clientele, so it's just a matter of putting together the curriculum. So we're working on doing that now. In addition to that, I think we've definitely are seeing an influx of more people looking for winter coats. And so, we do take donations. And so with the winter coats and the boots specifically for adults and for children, I definitely think that's one of our larger programs right
Especially
now.
as it gets cold, the colder it gets.
Absolutely.
And those are all free.
Yes. As long as you are able to provide the proper documentation, we are more than welcome to give you a coat.
And what's the best way for people to contact you?
Sure. I would either stop by 565 Warren Street or just give us a call, 617-442-5900. And if you dial 0, that'll bring you right to the front desk.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We look forward to hearing more great things about what's
Absolutely.
going on at the Neighborhood Opportunity Center. Thank you for joining the program.
Thank you, Eric.
That concludes our program today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you missed any episodes, you can get them on YouTube. Thank you for joining Community Taking Action. I'm your host, Eric Mitchell. Until next time.